YouTube is on easy mode in 2025, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that in this video. You see, it used to be that you had to be either a master YouTuber, or you had to have a ton of money, or you had to have a bunch of friends who would promote your channel in order to blow up on YouTube. Or if you didn't have any of those things, it would take you years to finally get some traction and have some success. But in recent times, I've been seeing 5 different types of content where normal people that don't have any special advantages are blowing up and blowing up fast on YouTube. And I'm gonna be talking about these 5 different types of content, and I'm gonna be giving you a bunch of different examples of people who've actually blown up using this. And by showing you all of these examples, chances are by the end of this video, you're gonna see one of these and you're gonna be like, oh wait, I could do that. And that's exactly what I want with this video. So if you appreciate me making this type of video, let me know by gently tapping that like button, and let's jump into it right now. All right, first is the easiest and most accessible type of content, which is faceless YouTube automation content. Now this appeals to a lot of people because they don't want to show their face and they want it to be relatively automated so that they don't have to do all the work. Now, to be honest with you, this was a bit of a pipe dream until AI came out, and basically until recent AI advancements happened. But in the last 3 to 5 months, I've been starting to see channels that are actually able to be fully automated without you having to hire like a team of experts and pay them a ton of money. And one of those channels is British Time Capsule. So this channel has around 20,000 subscribers, and it basically describes the UK specifically. And it's an AI voiceover that kind of talks about how things were in the UK at different times throughout history. And this appeals a lot to older people who actually lived in those times. And their most popular video made about $2.3 thousand. Plus there could be other income sources that they have on top of that. Another example of a channel like this where it's actually fully automated, or at least 99% automated, is Trip For You. Now they have over 44,000 subscribers, and they basically make AI voiceover videos about travel destinations with stock footage from those places. And they're making about $1.8 to $4.9 thousand a month. There's another channel that was just started recently, and their most viewed video made $39,000. Now another example of a channel like this, and this one's a little bit different, is Wiz of Ecom. So when he first started his channel, he actually had an AI avatar. So he didn't want to show his face, but he had an AI avatar that basically represented him. And he was able to actually grow his channel to $10,000 a month. And then he even started a 7-figure business with his faceless personal brand. Now, eventually he did do a face reveal, but he already made it to a 7-figure business before he even revealed his face. And Wiz is actually one of my clients. All right, quick break. This Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm hosting a free live workshop called The New Way to Make Money with YouTube and AI. It's happening on November 4th, 2025, so make sure to mark that down. Now, if you're struggling to find your niche, or you don't want to commit months or even years to a niche that ends up not being profitable, then this is for you. Because at this workshop, I'll be giving away the Niche Validator 2.1. This is the newest version of my GPT-powered niche validation tool designed to help you instantly test and uncover profitable YouTube niches before you waste time creating content that doesn't convert. It's been updated and improved based on thousands of data points from real channels, and I'll be giving it away completely free only at this live workshop. And just so you know, I'm planning to turn this into a full software product sometime in the future, so it might not stay free forever, but you'll lock it in if you get it at this workshop. But that's something to keep in mind just in case you've been wanting to grab it. So attend the free live workshop by clicking the link down in the description and the pinned comment below. Oh, and by the way, you'll also be able to ask me questions live, so I look forward to meeting you. See you this Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. All right, the next type of video I want to talk about is just simple videos where you just take your phone out and you just talk to the camera and there's 0 edits, right? So an example of someone who's been blowing up lately doing this type of content is Connor Woodman. Now, he doesn't use any AI or any, fancy systems like what I was talking about before, where you hire a bunch of editors and you hire script writers and you have AI do most of the work, et cetera, et cetera. He literally just pulls his phone out and he just talks off the cuff, off the top of his head about random topics that he thinks people would find interesting. And he makes about 2 to 3 weeks worth of videos in just a few hours, because you can actually tell he batch records his videos because he'll have the same pair of clothes on in a bunch of videos in a row. So his channel is broadly about Christian creativity and lifestyle, but he talks about a lot of different topics. And his most popular video, which he filmed using a cell phone 5 months ago, now has made around $5.3 thousand. So that's not bad for a video that probably took him about 5 to 10 minutes to record in the middle of the woods. Now, another example of a channel like this is Accepting the Universe. And he has videos titled, Why Do You Postpone Yourself? Or This Will Find You at the Right Time Always. Or reason to not worry about wasting life. Now, he again makes raw, authentic content, has basically no editing in it, just turns the camera on and starts talking. And people really like this. People are tired of the over-planned, over-edited, basically kind of fake content, for lack of a better term. They want that raw, authentic, real stuff. And to be honest with you, lately I've been making my content much more raw and authentic as well. For instance, for this video, yes, I do have a script, but I'm probably only following the script about 20%, and the rest of it I'm just talking off the cuff. And I've been doing this for videos lately, and my channel's been doing better than ever. So I'm not saying that you have to go 100% raw authentic, but making your content a little bit more raw and authentic and a little less editing, in many cases, in many different niches, can actually help. So another example of this is Cameron Burke, and he makes videos about real estate in his early 20s, and he's basically just documenting his daily grind making money in real estate. And he just takes you with him as he does his day-to-day stuff and makes money, which is very interesting. And it's a very raw, authentic type of content. He doesn't edit very much. He's just kind of taking you along for the ride so you can see what it's actually like becoming a millionaire in your early 20s. So pretty cool channel. Another channel is Ian on YouTube. He basically doesn't have much going for him, and these are not my words, these are his words, right? Like one of his most popular videos is, why am I 30 years old working a dead-end retail job? So he's basically recording himself in this video working, I think it was at 7-Eleven, and all the things that go wrong, like people stealing from him, stuff getting broken and he has to clean it up on the floor, like all kinds of stuff like that, right? And he just documents his day-to-day life working this kind of dead-end job. And not only is he making a ton of money on YouTube, he's making about $7.8 to $21,000 a month from the views alone. But on top of that, he's getting tons of donations. People are literally donating him like $500. And this is all just in one video. I think there was one video I saw where he must have gotten like $5,000 or $10,000 worth of donations, which is pretty wild. Or how about this person, Keon B, who lives in one of the coldest places on planet Earth, which is Yakutia, Siberia, and she just documents what it's like in the day-to-day life living in a very cold place. And this video, for instance, got 51 million views, and it made hundreds of thousands of dollars. So literally just documenting your day-to-day life.
All right, guys, for 1 month only, we are accepting people into our coaching program, Content Growth Engine, where we help you to grow and make money from your personal brand. Now, this can apply to people who are just trying to get a better job, just grow their personal brand to get a better job. Literally the best way to do this. For instance, one of our clients, Josh, was able to get an offer from 2 different FANG companies, which are the hardest companies in the world to get into, even harder than Ivy League universities. Using his personal brand, or just as a side hustle, right? Just as a way to make a little bit of extra money on the side. We teach people how to do this, or people who are already making money to make more money, or people who already have a full-fledged business and they're crushing it, and they're already have a successful YouTube channel and they want to optimize their YouTube channel and make even more money. So we've worked with literally every one of those types of people, and what makes our system so good is that we combine all of the best practices of building a personal brand, but we use AI to scale things to make it 10 times more efficient. It's something that no one else has ever discovered. It's an amazing opportunity, and that's why I'm so excited to share it with you. So we are accepting 3 to 5 people into the first cohort. You need to be very dedicated, right? Do not apply if you're not super dedicated to growing your personal brand. So you have to be serious, you have to be dedicated, you have to be willing to put in the time, effort, and money that it takes to grow a personal brand. So if that's you, go ahead, apply in the description in the pinned comment below, and hopefully we get to work together. Have a good one. Bye.
All right, the next type of video is, I guess it's not really a type of video, but it's a way of doing video, and that is leveraging your age. So I'm going to give you a couple different examples. The first one is my client, Joaquin Ravello. He started working with me when he was 18 years old. So he was basically 18 years old. He was going to college and he started working with me at that time. And basically we found that the best way to grow his channel is to just talk about how to get into Ivy League schools, specifically for foreign students, right? So how to get into elite universities for foreign students. And we absolutely blew up his business by doing this. He made it all the way to $80,000 plus in a single month. Another example of a client like this is Philip Tappa. He was very young when we started working together as well, very talented young guy. And he was basically finding that YouTube was kind of a liability for his business. It was taking him way too long to make videos and he wasn't really getting all that much out of it. And after installing our systems into his business, he was able to get up to about $30,000 a month. And more importantly, he was able to make content consistently without running out of ideas. Now he's probably making far, far more than this, but in the time that we worked together, he got up to $30K per month. So those two are examples of people who are very they're young. But there's actually a ton of channels out there that are specifically designed for older people. So one of them is Senior Zone. This channel is making about $1.7 to $4.7 thousand in a month. And they're basically just listicle type videos about what food to eat or not to eat as an older person and just common sense health advice for older people. And this channel just started and they're already getting like 640,000 views per month and they're making thousands of dollars a month. Plus they're targeting an older audience. So chances are they're actually making more than that because advertisers will actually pay more money to get in front of an older audience because 80% of the money in the US, for instance, is owned by 50 and above. And there's a ton of examples of older people and older channels that are blowing up right now. In fact, with all due respect, my older brother, Zach, he's been working in the trades for about 29 years. He came to me and he's like, I don't know if I want to work in the trades that much longer. It's really hard on my body and I want to have another way of making money. What do you recommend? And of course, I told him YouTube. And he was like, oh, I don't think I can do it. I'm not very good on camera. I don't have the right technology, et cetera, et cetera. I told him, listen, we can definitely do it. And we actually were able to blow up his channel from literally zero to $214 in a single day in 29 days. So we made it from zero to a $70,000+ a year run rate in 29 days. Plus he started making money from affiliate commissions as well. And he actually used his experience in the trades to help him grow his channel. And he used the fact that he's an older guy. My brother's over 50 years old now, to help him grow his channel. So if you're watching this and you're older, oh my gosh, please attend my live training down in the description in the pinned comment below. It will completely change your life. Like, it is way easier to grow on YouTube if you're older than it is if you're young, just simply because of supply and demand. There's a lot of demand for older type content from people who are older, for instance, and there's not a lot of older creators. So there's a lot of demand and there's not a lot of supply. So it's actually way easier to grow on YouTube if you are older. So yeah, attend my live training, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Look forward to seeing you there, especially if you're older. I can help you out a lot. And I know that 99% of people watching this video are never going to work with me or my team one-on-one, but I do actually offer coaching. And if you're really serious about growing on YouTube, you can book a clarity call with myself or my team down in the description in the pinned comment below. And on this call, we'll figure out where you are right now, where you want to go. We'll make a plan to get there and we'll see if we're a good fit to work together or not. So if that sounds like you, go ahead and book that call down in the description in the pinned comment below. And also check out this video I made on a bunch of different boring channels that are absolutely crushing it, making at least $10,000 a month on YouTube by clicking right here.